Marvel's Avengers.
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. We tickle Keith's little comic book boner for this one. I hadn't watched it, but I enjoyed the first Avengers movie. I don't really, out of all the movies, although I've watched all of them already, wasn't really, I mean, the fact that I was intoxicated, I didn't grab onto, because all the other ones I rewatched, so I don't really need to.
Yeah.
I was rewatching.
We were kind of bullshitting during this a little bit,
that too. Yeah.
But I knew most of the story, and again, I will rewatch all these, but you know, I think
it was still good. I enjoyed it.
This was movie number 3 that we watched, so again, it was sort of like almost 6 hours into it.
Yeah, yeah. It was a marathon. Well, I'll play the trailer for the listeners. This is just go look up the trailer.
Yeah.
And you could, I guess, what would you say for the Mad Max one? Would you recommend watching the trailer? That doesn't really spoil anything.
Most people saw it, but
it doesn't really spoil anything.
No, but I wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, it gets you fired up to watch it for sure. But it doesn't spoil shit like American Ultra does. American Ultra
that was much
horrible. Yeah. All right, we'll see. We'll see about
Dear
this
movie
one.
companies, don't tell the whole fucking story. Just like the new Superman Batman, like that trailer came out and that I haven't seen the movie and now I know the whole story.
Yeah. Yeah. That one, I don't know. We can talk about that some other time, but all right, here we go. Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
Probably the worst trailer for audio.
It's the end. The end of the path I started us on.
Nothing lasts forever.
Boom. Marvel did it again.
They did. That is one thing that I do enjoy, not being like a comic book fan and not really enjoying the fact that most movies come out are comic book movies, but Marvel tends to be doing the best job
consistently.
Overall. Yeah.
They've got humor, the action's the best, it's bright.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing about certain action movies.
Yeah.
I hate it when everything's set so dark.
Yeah.
Like, that you almost can't, like, even though I love the Alien movies and, like, the Alien vs. Predator, that second Alien vs. Predator, the whole movie was shot in, like, a dark fucking room. So you can never, I don't care how dark you get the room.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm squinting at the TV. It happens in a lot of action movies. I get that it's probably...
It makes it easier
to hide the CG.
Yeah.
But when it's so dark, Marvel's bright.
Yeah.
Most of the movie is bright.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has dark moments, but
it's still
bright colors.
Overall, it's still like they still light it well when it is dark. Like they'll still but in the same way, Marvel as a brand is kind of I mean, the way they shoot the movies is very not comic booky, like overly comic booky, but because it's well lit and you can see everything, they do, seem to pay attention to visually that thing, but also storyline wise, they have their whole universe. Everything kind of links together.
Literally, they have all the movies.
Yeah.
They have Agent Carter, which I don't watch, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., both on TV, that is intimately tied into this universe.
Yeah.
Same universe.
Yeah.
Then they have Daredevil on Netflix, Jessica Jones on Netflix, Iron Fist is coming out on Netflix, and Luke Cage is coming out on Netflix. And it all is in the same universe. They're all... Like, because DC's they're starting to do their whole cinematic universe, but they still have like 3 or 4 TV shows right now.
Yeah.
I think like Supergirl, Arrow, The Flash, and I guess Gotham is kind of.
Yeah. But are they all kind of like loosely? Maybe.
I think the TV shows, besides Gotham, are connected. I know that Arrow and The Flash are.
Yeah.
Because like that's how they spun off. But they're not at all related to the cinematic universe.
The Batman, Superman.
That's because there will be a Flash in that one.
Yeah, but it's going to be.
But it's not the same dude.
Unrelated.
Yeah. Totally unrelated. Which I mean, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
If you get people used to a storyline of a character on show that's actually popular.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take that guy? In the same way that I almost thought, even though I never really watched Smallville, that guy that played Superman.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have just thrown him into that one-off Superman movie that they did, that Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Because with Brandon
Superman
Routh,
Returns.
Superman Returns.
Yeah.
Brandon
where
Routh.
you have the kid.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you have just...
I heard a lot of people saying that they should have had the small... I mean, who knows? Who knows? With movies, you can't... Just because it should work, makes sense, doesn't mean they fucking do it. Doesn't mean they could get the guy. They couldn't mean... I mean, there's a lot of factors. With movies, like, it's so hard to get shit made. It's amazing that... I think the fact that it's Disney owns it, and they do everything on their own, where maybe DC, there's a lot more hands in the mix with, like, production. Like, these people own this. These people can do TVs.
Because DC's fucked up a few movies.
Yeah. But, I mean, I like the Batman, the Christopher Nolan Batmans. I liked all those. Those were great movies, just in general, happen to be a superhero thing. I have zero desire to see, but I'm not like the Batman Superman movie that's coming out. I watched the trailer, zero desire to see it.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. They told way too much. Like,
I mean, even despite that, they told that you see the movie basically in the trailer, like Ben Affleck as Batman. I mean, zero desire.
I give him
zero
2 thumbs
desire.
up.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I could be wrong. You could be wrong.
Honestly,
but
Christian
I have
Bale
zero desire.
Was only good
and he's
to me.
doing a Christian Bale accent.
No,
Christian Bale
to me was only good as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Christian Bale to me as Batman, I just didn't like it.
Yeah,
and I think Affleck can fucking.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
I have no.
I still love the Nolan movies.
Horrible.
I love the Nolan movies too, but not like.
But this is. But he's a really good director. First off, versus who knows? I don't know who's making the new one. Is Zack Snyder?
I think it's Zack Snyder.
Which
Zack
good
Snyder's
at action, but not like Christopher Nolan did Memento, which is a really good, like well crafted movie that's different than everything else. He's really good at writing. Him and his brother.
Did he write that?
Yeah, him and his brother wrote it. Did the screenplay.
Because that was great.
They may have had other people.
I was real late to see that one.
He did Inception. I mean, he's like, say what you
Inception's
want
a good
about
movie,
it, but it's like
he
tries some crazy shit.
That's fine.
And and it always looks good. I mean, everything. It's a high level. Versus who knows who's doing this one. And so far it reminds me of like when they started doing all the Batman sequels, but just cleaned up for today's, like with today's CGI. It's like Batman and Robin, but Batman and Superman. Maybe not that bad, but if you were to translate it to today's shit, we'll see. Still. No desire. But the Avengers movie, from what I remembered, it was entertaining. I mean, it
really sets things up too for the Civil War that's coming up, and
which I don't. But yeah, you know all about that stuff.
Captain America: Civil War is the next movie. That's the next bigger one that's coming out.
I might have to just, I don't know, do a marathon.
I've done all the Marvel movies up, and those the last two because we watched another one. We watched Ant-Man. We'll go through that one. But I had watched them all in a row.
Yeah.
And it took me like 2 days.
Yeah.
But I mean, I took the whole 2 days and just like got high and fucking
powered through it.
Just went at it.
Yeah.
So it starts off with the
I've
Hulk.
seen some of
It
them.
starts off with Ed Norton's Hulk.
Okay.
I think chronologically. Well, maybe it was Iron Man. I don't know. One of the two.
Yeah.
But it's like it goes from there.
There's probably lists online.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
That's why I went through the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then my roommate had most of the DVDs.
Yeah.
And
although I've seen a lot of them.
I mean, most of them were really good.
Yeah. There was.
I liked them all.
I don't think I watched the latest Iron Man. The whatever the
3.
Yeah. And then there were
wasn't the greatest.
Is Spider-Man Marvel?
They just got him back
that was
on
Sony
kind of a
did
joint
those.
thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Sony,
which the original Spider-Man was good.
Wasn't bad.
People liked the
by
second one. It was
3,
okay.
it was
The third,
dog
I couldn't
shit.
watch the third one.
I watched it, but I mean, it was one of those like, what
You're
the
just
fuck?
like,
Because
yeah.
they took all the best things from Spider-Man, the black suit, and Venom, and they just crammed it all into a shit movie.
But it's with that, it's like Sony has to do that to retain.
But then they went with they changed it up, rebooted it like fucking 5 years after.
They have to put out a new Spider-Man movie
think it's every 7.
so often. So
same way they did Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and which is just such a fuck you, Sony. How about that? How about fuck Sony?
I think
wasn't North Korea that
I think
hacked you.
Fantastic Four
wasn't
is
North Korea.
Fox though. But yeah, I get what you said. Sony sucks too. But.
Yeah, but that Sony for sure is the Spider-Man owners. But
now Spider-Man's like Marvel can use him. Like he's going to be in Civil War.
they probably paid a bunch of money.
But they
to be
have
able to. Do
to. I don't know. It's like a joint thing. I would have to look it up and read it.
But they figured out a way.
They
to
figured
put
out a
him
way
in.
to do it, and then
he has to be. It can't be his movie.
But
he
they
can
are
be
putting
an
out.
addition.
They are putting out his own movie, and Marvel Studios is going to shoot it, but the percentage goes straight to Sony.
So then they probably have a deal.
So it's
for
pretty
that.
much like, you can
Which is
make a
fine.
good
That's
movie.
good. Yeah, please.
But you
don't
owe
let
us a lot of money.
Please don't ruin our character.
We're not
going to
give
we're
it.
doing,
We're not going to
Sony.
give it to you.
Yeah.
And I bet that
Just because you don't know how to run a movie studio,
they probably
Sony,
still
don't
retain
ruin.
like toy rights and shit and
probably.
DVD rights or some.
all the
it's got to be
extra shit.
something.
Yeah.
But I mean, thank God that. Here's the sad thing, like to bring up the Fantastic Four, that movie that came out, which neither of us have watched. I actually want to watch it.
I'm curious
to
watch
see
it.
how bad it is.
Yeah, is that Marvel?
It's not Marvel Studios.
But
it was a Fox
Fantastic
movie.
Four is
It's
a Marvel property.
product.
Okay.
Yeah, they fucked that up so much and pissed Marvel off so much with that.
Yeah,
that Marvel. I mean, the Fantastic Four was the first family of Marvel.
Okay.
Like one of the first team ups. They discontinued that shit. The comic.
Just to.
We're not gonna give you any fucking publicity if you're
making our product look horrible, so we'll
and
just
then
get
they
rid of
put
it.
out a shit movie where they didn't call anyone their actual superhero names, never said Fantastic Four, and then everyone that saw it I have not heard one good review at all. And in Rotten Tomatoes, it's like at a 10.
Yeah.
A 10.
It's supposed to be horrible.
I think Freddy Got Fingered is at a 10.
Yeah. Because Daddy, would you like some sausage stuck in some people's heads?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage?
That's such a weird.
Rip Torn was his dad,
fucking
too.
jerked off an elephant. An elephant came on screen in that movie.
Was that real?
I'm gonna say yeah.
When I
watched it, I was not thinking that's fake.
I mean,
it's like it's been a while though.
Tom
so I don't
Green
remember.
also would suck on udders of cows in a
so I
convenience
wouldn't be that
store.
surprised if it was real.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not illegal. They can show, animals fucking all the time. It's different. I think. I don't know, man.
Anyway, Avengers, good movie.
Avengers is good.
I
definitely have to
rewatch
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.